Wetlands, a field trip. Today we are going to learn about wetlands. What is a wetland? Why are wetlands important? What animals live in a wetland? Let's go! This is the wetland at Belwin. Do you see trees? Do you see mountains? Is there water? Are there grasses? What do you see? I saw mountains. I saw trees. I saw water. I saw grasses. Yes, a wetland does have grasses. They have special names. We will learn about them. A wetland also has water. Sometimes there can be trees near a wetland. A wetland is very important. A wetland can help with flooding. It's also the home to many plants and animals. Let's learn about some of the special plants in a wetland. This plant is called a cattail. Can you see how it got its name? This special plant likes to live near water. Its roots can be wet all the time. Another plant that is important in a wetland is called duckweed. Duckweed is a producer. That is because other animals eat duckweed in order to live. Some of the animals that eat duckweed are crane flies, ducks, geese, and even turtles. Here are some ducks that are eating the duckweed. They are called consumers because they are eating the duckweed to live. One of my favorite plants in the wetland is called the water lily. These plants grow from the bottom of the pond all the way up. Sometimes frogs even like to sit on them to rest. Can you think of some animals that might like to live in the wetlands? Here are some animals of the wetlands: dragonfly, turtle, otter, beaver, heron. This is a dragonfly. It lives near the wetland. Can you count the wings? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. A dragonfly has 4 wings. Here's my net. Let's see what I'll get. Look, I got a dragonfly nymph. Yay! Look, you caught a dragonfly nymph. A dragonfly nymph lives in the pond 2 years and sometimes even more before it emerges or comes out of the pond as a dragonfly. A turtle is another animal that you would find in a wetland. Here are some painted turtles sitting on the log at Belwin. How many turtles can you count? That's right. There were 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See that little one? Another animal that lives in the wetlands is called a river otter. The river otter is a mammal. Let's try that word. Mammal. Ready? Mammal. Here is a picture of a river otter swimming in the pond at Belwin. Look at the long tail. This is the beaver that lives at Belwin in the wetlands. This beaver has a funny tail. What do you think the tail can be used for? Do you think the beaver tail is used for swimming, riding a bike, chopping a tree, standing up, or slapping for danger? What do you think? A beaver uses its tail for standing up. Sometimes it helps with eating. A beaver uses its tail for swimming. It helps it steer. A beaver will slap its tail on the water, smack, to warn its babies of danger. Danger! Slap! Another animal that lives in the wetlands is called a great blue heron. The great blue heron likes to live by the wetlands to eat frogs, turtles, and small aquatic insects. It uses its beak to spear its prey. Can you see a letter that the heron makes with its neck? What letter do you see? That's right, the blue heron looks like the letter S. We can remember that the heron spears its food with the letter S. Let's finish our walk along the wetland. Listen for the red-winged blackbird and listen for some geese that are really honking. Have a good walk. Thanks for coming to the wetland. Bye. What did you learn about the wetland? Let's check. Wetlands have cattails, mountains, beavers, pine cones, turtles. What do you think wetlands have? You're right. A wetland has cattails, beavers, and turtles, and many other plants and animals that live there. Good job!